Yeah. 2 division agents on board. The explosion was their right in.
Greetings, my fellow agents. I have, I believe, commented in one or another video recently, as well as the description of the video, that it'd be wrapping up my division video postings. And this is not because I have anything against the division. Literally, it wasn't planned. My cousin surprised me 3 weeks ago by telling me he'd bought the game, and fortunately, it turns out that he was on standby the week afterwards. He's an airline pilot. And he didn't get a call. None of his colleagues called in sick, so he ended up being available. 6, 8 hours, 4 days that week. Possibly as much as 10 hours once or twice. And the following week, 6 hours a few times, might have been 1 or 2 times, 4 hours, certainly this week. But it adds up, and in a period of roughly 2.5, 3 weeks, we went from first level to 30th level and roughly played 30 hours. Well, it was a bit of a quiet time for him. His don't remember. I think Sarah, his spouse, the first week was away. So yeah, he had the place himself as long as he didn't burn out the house or have wild parties. And no, I mean, he's at an age where that sort of nonsense doesn't happen anymore. So he had a certain amount of time on his hands, no obligations, and well, enjoyed. And it's cool, but you know, there is a point where we're just not going to be playing as often. So that's a minor consideration. It was unplanned, and it won't last. And where the heck is that weapons part? Oh, okay, I just went there. Okay, cool. Let's go to the tools. That's part of the effect. 2, and a bit more, affecting me type thing is posting 4 videos a day is problematic in of itself. One of the problems is it does leave me open to criticisms of lack of quality.
Get the hell out of here.
The funny thing is that the one person who made a complaint about that recently made that a complaint about a video that was literally spur of the moment. It was No Man's Sky video. Something happened. I wasn't planning on recording it. PlayStation 5 allows you to record backwards instead of recording forward.
You're making a real difference.
And, well, literally in the exchange between the two of us, and it got rather acrimonious.
God, got more problems. How do you do that? They've got no strategy. We can beat them. Heads up.
Oh, fuck's sakes. And a goddamn civilian running in the middle of the frigging firefight.
Cut him off. Lethal ammo. Fighting pro here. There's your chance. Oh, we're gonna kill these assholes. Breathe deep. If you hadn't showed up, things might have gone very different.
Glad I could help.
Some nice shooting there.
Alright, so, restarting what I was saying a moment ago, there was a video where one of the commenters was less than happy with my presentation, and while I personally think he was talking out of his ass, I don't want to start putting out videos where the comment is accurate, where, you know, it's lazy content. There have been a few times, some months ago, several months ago, where I was short videos, and yes, I ended up putting something out and wasn't entirely happy with it. So part of the consideration of not putting out Division videos is I don't want to do the quantity versus quality thing, and I'm dangerously close to it right now, at least as far as I'm concerned. And the other part is very simply put, it takes time. You know, this video, I don't know how long it's going to be by the time it's done, but whatever the length it is, it will take me at least the same amount of time as the original video. And since I just indicated that I'm going back a bit earlier in the video and cutting out a part out, as much as I do not appreciate the exchange with the person, they're not here to defend themselves, so I'm just going to leave it at that type thing. Well, I have to stop at that point of the video, carefully insert the break, because I might have been saying something that needs to be said in order to explain or make sense from the point I jumped off, and then, you know, cut it out. That's, you know, a bit, well, it's self-inflicted, so to speak. Where are we at? We're at 9 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna have to pedal to the metal. And where is, okay, it's, alright, so walk our way in. The other fact is, one of the other reasons why I will listen to a video in its entirety is, well, simply put, I suffer from allergies. I'm perpetually congested. So coughing, sneezing, clearing my throat happens on a pretty much regular basis. You'll be surprised how well it's gone this morning. And sometimes I don't always hit the mute button in time. So do you really want to hear me sneezing or coughing in your ears? God forbid you're actually using earbuds or a headset. Well, other times it's something so simple as I'm going through the weapons screen. That happens more in Division than No Man's Sky.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
And, well, do you really want 5 minutes of me checking out one piece of armor after another and making decisions that which one gets deleted and which one gets modded, and the same thing with the guns? Probably not. There are people who have probably made guides about this, and they probably do a far better job of explaining how the system works, since it's a purposefully built guide than just watching somebody doing it. All this to say that it takes time. So a 30-minute Division video at the very least takes 30 minutes to do, you know, to edit. that's assuming you don't alter anything, you don't add anything to it.
The Joint Task Force New York has issued the following warnings. Martial law is in effect. For your own
I never
safety,
knew, lady, that
stay
martial
in
law
your
was in
homes.
effect.
Evacuations have been suspended until further notice.
Alright, so, yeah. So we've arrived at the point where I have to choose between the quality of the stuff I put out, and I take a certain pride in what I'm doing. I'm not doing it for money. I've said it a couple times in the past. Generally, this was more a case of reply to some troll. This is a hobby. I'm not doing this for monetization. I'm not doing this for subs. I'm not doing this for clicks. I'm doing this for fun. And, well, if I'm spending an hour and a half, it's starting to be work. it's not fun anymore. And God knows there's a few times in the last couple of weeks where I was doing my No Man's Sky videos during the week, and I was doing my Division videos in the weekend, you know, between the time I woke up and the time I went to work, and literally I hadn't passed a vacuum in a month. Okay, I don't live in a dusty place, and I'm not a particularly dirty person, but I was getting to the point, it's like, yeah, I better hope nobody drops in and says hi. It's some of the dust bunnies are starting to call me by name.
Reminder. Smallpox strain has tested 100%
yeah.
resistant to known vaccines and most antiviral drugs. Pharmacies
The simple
do not
fact,
stock effective antiviral
my cousin,
drugs. Users will be shot.
his schedule is varied, and if he hasn't seen his wife in a week, I'd be very, very surprised if he ended up wanting to spend a few days with me. I mean, flattered, yes, but a little bit surprised, because if he hasn't seen his wife in a week, you know, she takes priority. I mean, perfectly understandable. What's the word? Happily married couple? Huh. Alright. Never been around this neighborhood before. So I can't keep churning out the same quantity of videos. I don't have the time to do it, and there's a concern about placeholder videos or just lower quality videos. And all that to say that I'm not going to be posting Division videos on a regular basis anymore. There may be once in a while I'll come up with a particularly good clip of something, and yes, 14 minutes. I'll make a video of it, and you know, it's like if I'm short No Man's Sky videos, or just want to take a break, you know, I'll replace one of the daily No Man's Sky video with a Division video. I'm not going to stop playing the game. I'm presuming my cousin is going to at least play it a few more weeks. I mean, we reached 30th level. He does not have some of the DLCs, which prevents us from trying certain things. I'd love to try survival.
You're doing good work.
And, but he's indicated already that he's considering buying Division 2 just on the strength of the experience he's recently had. And yeah, I'd love to play Division 2 with him. And of course, I think everybody's looking forward to Division 3, which God knows when it's coming out. So, I've appreciated the visit, my fellow agents. I've enjoyed the game and will continue to enjoy the game. Just that in order to have free up a bit of time to A, enjoy gaming, B, not neglect household chores, I've decided to stop posting Division 1 videos on a regular basis. I had considered posting Horizon Zero Dawn videos on a regular basis parallel to No Man's Sky, but short of posting one No Man's Sky video and one Horizon Zero Dawn video per day, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon, and if it does, then it will probably be what I just described, one of each. Because I want to avoid having a glut on my channel that, is just too much and people don't enjoy it. because as much as I enjoy making the videos, I hope people enjoy watching them. With that, my fellow agents, I tell you to check 6, and until next time.